Yeah, so I've had two shifts. I would say the first happened about 3.5 years ago, and that's what kind of course corrected me onto my entrepreneurial path. That was in 2017. So I quit a very stable corporate job. I was working in financial services, an industry that I loved. I just wasn't being fulfilled.
Right.
And I had a side gig providing communications and copywriting services just to people. I started off writing resumes. Anyways, I propelled that into a full fledged full time business, which I've been doing for the last 3.5 years. And ironically, when people would ask me what I was doing with my life or what my job was, I'd have a very difficult time saying that I was a writer.
Mm.
It's as if that was my title, but I didn't identify with that.
Mhm.
But then again, ironically, when you and I had our first conversation and we had first kind of come into contact, something very significant happened to me again. And I would say that, some people call it like a dark night of the soul or,
Mhm.
you know, continued awakening or whatever you want to title it. But I would say it's like a very confronting internal experience. I would position it as almost like an internal conflict with the person you are in that moment and the person you're supposed to be, and it's this old version of you is no longer viable. So it's like you need to step into something new, and the resistance, it could come in the form of tears, it could come in the form of any type of way. So in my personal experience, it was a pit in my stomach and tears, not sad tears, but almost like tears of not understanding what was happening. So I used my craft, writing, to kind of figure out and navigate that. And it basically gave me kind of a completely new vision for what my future is supposed to be. So what that is, I don't know exactly what that is per se, but it's down a trajectory of music,
Mhm.
which is completely foreign to the first 28 years of my life because